What's up, everybody? Today, I'm in Belarus with just $50 in my pocket. No backup, no tricks. The challenge? Survive a full day, eat, explore, and find a place to sleep. All on this single bill. We'll dive into local food, hidden gems, and see just how far $50 can take us in a country I've never visited. Every purchase, every decision, every surprise, documented. This isn't just a travel vlog, it's a real test of budget adventure. The clock's ticking, my stomach's rumbling, and first up, authentic Belarusian food. Let's get started. I'm absolutely starving, and there's nothing quite like the thrill of hunting down a great meal in a new city, especially when you're on a tight budget. Today, I'm in the heart of Minsk, Belarus, and I've set myself a challenge. Can I eat like royalty for less than $10? The city is buzzing with energy, and the aroma of fresh bread and sizzling potatoes drifts through the air as I wander the streets, stomach rumbling, eyes scanning for that perfect local spot. The mission is clear: find the best, most authentic Belarusian meal I can, all without breaking the bank. Minsk is full of hidden gems, but I want something truly local, a place where the regulars eat, not just tourists. I pass by a few flashy restaurants, but my gut tells me to keep looking for that cozy, unassuming spot where the food is made with love and tradition. After asking a few locals for recommendations, I'm pointed toward a small, traditional restaurant tucked away on a side street. No tourist traps here, just honest, home-cooked Belarusian food. The moment I step inside, I'm greeted by the comforting smell of potatoes and dill. The menu is written in Belarusian, and the prices? Honestly, I have to double-check because they're so low, it almost feels like a mistake. I decide to go classic, draniki, which are crispy potato pancakes, and a steaming bowl of borscht, the iconic beet soup. These dishes are the heart and soul of Belarusian cuisine, and I can't wait to dig in. The waiter nods approvingly at my order, and I know I've made the right choice. When the bill arrives, I'm honestly shocked. The total cost for this feast? Just under $7. That's less than the price of a fast food combo back home, and here I'm about to enjoy a full traditional meal in a cozy restaurant. The draniki arrive first, golden and crispy on the outside, soft and savory on the inside. They're served with a generous dollop of sour cream, which melts into the hot pancakes and adds a tangy richness. Each bite is pure comfort, crunchy, creamy, and packed with flavor. It's easy to see why this is a Belarusian staple. Next up is the borscht. The soup is a deep, vibrant red, topped with a swirl of sour cream and a sprinkle of fresh herbs. It's hearty, slightly sweet from the beets, and has a depth of flavor that warms you from the inside out. Paired with a slice of fresh rye bread, it's the kind of meal that makes you feel at home, even thousands of miles away. Honestly, this is hands down one of the best meals I've had while traveling. It's simple, unpretentious, and absolutely delicious. The portions are generous, and every bite feels like a warm hug from Belarus itself. I can't help but smile as I savor the flavors and soak in the atmosphere. For just $7, I'm not only full, I'm genuinely happy. It's amazing how much joy a good meal can bring, especially when it's shared with friendly faces in a welcoming place. We've spent less than 15% of our total budget and already had a feast fit for a king. With $43 left, I'm feeling confident about what the rest of the day will bring. If every meal is this good and this cheap, I might just have to extend my stay. Now that I'm fueled up, it's time to figure out how to get around Minsk without blowing the rest of my cash. The city is big, and there's so much to see, but I'm determined to keep my spending in check. Let's see if public transport here is as affordable as the food. With $43 left in my pocket, I'm ready to explore every corner of this fascinating city, without worrying about my budget. If the rest of Belarus is this affordable, we're in for an epic day of adventure, culture, and maybe even more delicious surprises. The possibilities feel endless, and I can't wait to see what's next. Onward to the next challenge. Let's see just how far a few dollars can take us in Minsk. Time to explore Minsk on a budget. Public transport is the answer. Metro tickets, just 30 cents each. Buses and trams, also just a few cents. The metro stations are stunning. Marble, chandeliers, mosaics. It's like an underground museum. We ride the metro and buses, seeing neighborhoods tourists never visit. For less than $2, we've covered miles, seen local life, and experienced the city's pulse. This is budget travel at its best. Efficient, immersive, and cheap. Our $50 is barely touched, and we've already had a cultural adventure. Minsk's transport system is a game changer for travelers. Now, with over $40 left, let's dive into Belarusian history. Next stop, the National History Museum. Can we unlock 1,000 years of history for just a few bucks? Let's find out. Onto the culture. Today, we're unlocking 1,000 years of Belarusian history, and we're doing it for the price of a coffee. Thanks to our clever transport hack, we've arrived at the Belarusian National History Museum right in the heart of Minsk. The best part? Entry is just $5. That's right, $5 to step into a time machine that will take us from the earliest days of Belarus all the way to the present. It's an unbeatable deal for any traveler, and a perfect way to dive deep into the country's story without breaking the bank. As soon as we step inside, we're surrounded by centuries of history. The museum's halls are filled with treasures, ancient artifacts that tell the story of Belarus's earliest settlers, gleaming medieval armor that once protected knights in battle, and haunting relics from the devastation of World War II. Each exhibit is a window into a different era, and together they paint a vivid picture of a nation that has endured, adapted, and thrived through countless challenges. There's even a section dedicated to the Soviet era, with everyday objects and propaganda posters that reveal what life was like behind the Iron Curtain. What really stands out are the personal stories woven throughout the museum. We see handwritten letters from soldiers and families, each one a testament to hope and heartbreak. There are vibrant Belarusian folk costumes, lovingly preserved, that showcase the country's rich traditions and the pride of its people. Visitors pause to read about the struggles and triumphs that have shaped Belarus, from invasions and occupations to moments of independence and cultural revival. It's impossible not to feel moved by the resilience and spirit on display. Walking through these exhibits is like taking a crash course in the soul of Belarus. The museum doesn't shy away from the country's tragedies. Wars, repression, and loss are all part of the story. But there's also so much hope, creativity, and tradition. You can sense the determination of a people who have faced hardship and still found ways to celebrate life, preserve their culture, and look to the future with optimism. Among the most beautiful displays are the examples of folk art, especially the embroidered linen known as vyshyvanka. Each piece is a work of art, with intricate patterns that have been passed down through generations. These aren't just museum pieces, they're living traditions, still worn and cherished today. The colors, the textures, the stories stitched into every thread. They're a reminder that Belarusian culture is alive and thriving, not just a relic of the past. And all of this, thousands of years of history, art, and memory, costs just $5. It's honestly one of the best bargains in Minsk, and a must-do for anyone who wants to understand what makes Belarus unique. Whether you're a history buff, a culture lover, or just a curious traveler, this museum is a treasure trove waiting to be explored. As we step back out into the city, we're carrying more than just memories. We've gained a deeper understanding of Belarus and its people. Our budget is still in great shape, with $36.50 left for the day. Next on our adventure, it's time to hunt for the perfect souvenir, something truly Belarusian to take home. Forget the usual cheap magnets and mass-produced trinkets. We're on the lookout for authentic, handmade Belarusian treasures, items crafted by local artisans that capture the spirit and creativity of this country. From hand-carved wooden toys to delicate ceramics and traditional embroidery, the markets here are full of surprises. The local market is buzzing with energy. Stalls overflow with colorful crafts, and the air is filled with the sounds of bargaining and laughter. It's the perfect place to meet local artists, learn about their techniques, and find something truly special to remember our trip by. The hunt for the perfect souvenir is on. We sift through piles of hand-embroidered linens, examine painted wooden eggs, and admire the skill that goes into every piece. Each item tells its own story, and choosing just one is no easy task. Can we bring home a piece of Belarus without blowing our budget? With so many beautiful options, it's a challenge we're excited to take on. Let's go shopping and see what treasures we can find. We hit a bustling local market, searching for real Belarusian souvenirs. Artisans are selling hand-carved wooden bison, the national symbol, and beautiful linen towels with traditional embroidery. I grab a wooden bison for $8 and 2 embroidered linen towels for $7. These aren't just souvenirs, they're pieces of Belarusian culture, made by local hands. Total spent $15. Budget check, $21 to $50 left. The sun's setting and the toughest challenge remains. Finding a place to sleep for under $22. Hotels are out. Time to hunt for a hostel or creative solution. This is the final boss of the $50 challenge. Can we end the day with a safe, cozy bed? Let's find out. The pressure's on, but I'm determined. Wish me luck. With $21.50 left, I search for a hostel and find one with a dorm bed for exactly $20. The hostel is tucked away in a quiet corner of the city, offering a peaceful retreat from the bustling streets of Minsk. It's a simple, clean spot with friendly staff and a welcoming vibe. The receptionist greets me with a warm smile and quickly checks me in, making me feel right at home. Relief. We've secured a safe place to sleep and completed the challenge. The dorm room is cozy, with bunk beds neatly arranged and fellow travelers quietly chatting or resting. Final budget: $7 food, $1.50 transport, $5 museum, $15 souvenirs, $20 hostel, total $48.50. It's amazing how far a small budget can stretch when you plan carefully and embrace the adventure. We did it with $1.50 to spare. This small victory feels huge, knowing we've managed to experience so much of what Minsk has to offer without breaking the bank. This day proved you don't need a fortune to travel, just creativity and an open mind. Walking through the streets of Minsk, I'm reminded of the beauty of spontaneous travel and the joy of discovering new places. The hostel is full of travelers sharing stories, each one with their own unique journey and experiences. It's a melting pot of cultures and backgrounds, all united by a love for travel, and the experience is richer for it. Listening to their tales, I feel a sense of camaraderie and connection that transcends borders. From food to history to community, every moment has been a lesson in the richness of travel. The local markets, the historical sites, and the shared meals have all contributed to a deeper understanding of Belarus. This was real, rewarding travel. Belarus on $50, mission accomplished. As I walk away from the hostel, I carry with me not just memories, but a newfound appreciation for budget travel. I'm exhausted, happy, and proud of what we pulled off. The journey has been challenging, but incredibly fulfilling, proving that with determination and a bit of resourcefulness, anything is possible. This adventure was about more than saving money. It was about connecting with a place and its people. The friendships made and the stories shared have enriched this experience beyond measure. Challenge complete. Time to rest and reflect. As I lie on my bunk bed, I jot down the highlights of the day in my journal, feeling grateful for the journey and excited for the adventures yet to come. That's a wrap on our $50 Belarus challenge. From epic food to stunning metro stations to a cozy hostel bed, this day was unforgettable. We proved you can have an amazing adventure on a shoestring budget. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe for more wild, ad-friendly travel challenges. What's your craziest budget trip? Tell me in the comments. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel. Until next time, stay awesome and keep exploring.